Hello everyone. It's been a while since I posted anything on this channel, but I really need to say something right now. Now, if any of you watching have played Roblox before, it's very likely that you've heard of a studio known as Blush Crunch Studios. They are well known for making games such as Flavor Frenzy and, most recently, Dandy's World. Now, I'm bringing this up because I want to explain about how the co-creator on Dandy's World, Rox, is a confirmed pedophile and about the victims he had groomed. This video will explain a little on Rox's grooming behaviors. Of course, this is only covering the tip of the iceberg, and I might not be able to explain everything very well, or I may have missed something. So, I have linked a Google document explaining all the information about Rox in the description below. Without any more delays, let's get into this. So, as mentioned before, Rox is the co-creator of Dandy's World and Flavor Frenzy. He also goes by Homestruck_Jake413, Jakers, Traveling Moonrock, and Chill Faceless. Remember this later on. So, the gist goes that Rox had supposedly gotten away with 3 to 4 years of grooming minors over on Discord, getting away with it for so long. It's known that he got away with this because the allegations were supposedly swept under the rug for a long time, and had it not been the Google Docs by various victims and whistleblowers, Rox would have still gotten away with it. He had allegedly groomed and sexually harassed 2 known minors, a 13-year-old nicknamed Buddy, and a 15-year-old girl named Paige. Before this, he was also associated with another user we shall call Anon. Let's first start by getting into the drama with Anon. When Rox was still in the Data Brawl community, and before he was in a relationship with Tom, Rox had feelings for this user, Anon. However, Anon did not feel the same, and when Anon started dating somebody else, Rox got angry and started to harass, insult, and abuse Anon for not feeling the same way he did. Rox claimed that he left the Data Brawl community because he stopped enjoying the community. This is a blatant lie, as already stated. He did not leave because he didn't like the community, but because he was scared of getting caught. He also made an apology video describing these allegations. Not only did Rox harass Anon, but he also harassed a 13-year-old boy named Buddy. According to the Google Doc, Rox had sent sexually explicit messages to Buddy, and even accused Buddy of lying about Rox's grooming to make himself look better. Buddy claimed that Rox was the first to groom Buddy. Not only this, but Rox also managed to get the 15-year-old girl, Paige, to send him nudes and tried to defend himself by saying that, quote, all his friends were doing it, when in reality, he was the only one of his friends who was doing this. Buddy also claimed that Rox was objectifying Paige, which Rox denied despite the evidence of his sexual conversations, and tried to redirect blame by saying he and Tom were in not NSFW channels at the time. In addition to this, Rox had also drawn CP of one of his victims. As if this couldn't get any more pathetic, only 2 screenshots out of the dozens of screenshots of Rox's interactions with Buddy and Paige was shown in his response video. This proves that Rox did not make a genuine effort to reach out and take accountability for his actions, as both his apology videos were 4 months apart and hollow, full of lies, and made us nothing more than to redirect blame and make himself look like the good guy. To add insult to injury, Rox tried to justify all these despicable deeds on Hurricane Barrel and his dead cat. He also wanted to claim that the documents and claims made by the user X3, a user who was also involved with exposing Rox, were false, and that X3 was biased against Rox. Not long after, Quell, the creator of Dandy's World, spoke up and attempted to defend Rox, saying that Rox was only 17 at the time, so therefore he himself was a minor. She also stated that these incidents were in 2020, but as proven, there are still reports of his grooming going on after 2020. Quell continued to remain friends with Rox despite being aware that Rox had drawn CP and groomed minors. It's clear that she may favor the success of Dandy's World over Rox taking accountability for his actions, and was afraid of tarnishing Dandy's World's reputation. However, if she did care about her projects, then she would have removed Rox from the group after finding out. That's only a few snippets of the drama. As I said, a more detailed explanation is in the Google Doc in the description. Here are all the screenshots I managed to take regarding the drama. Honestly, I can't believe that such a great game could have been made by such a horrible person. It's sickening how they got away with it for so long, too. Hence, that's why I've come up with a plan to knock some sense into Quill and Rox. I've decided to start a boycott against Blush Crunch Studios. Now you might be wondering, what? A boycott? But I'm just one person. How am I going to make this boycott work? Well, don't worry, because I have 4 things you can do to help the boycott. Number 1, don't buy any of their products with Robux. By using Robux to purchase any of their items or game passes, you are actively encouraging the developers by financial means. So, don't buy any of their items or game passes. Number 2, don't play any of their games. Even though you do not buy anything from them, you're still passively supporting development by playing their games. If the developers see that their games are becoming less popular due to the boycott, then they're bound to speak up about it. So don't play their games. If you've already started playing their games, then stop immediately. Number 3, do not join the group. If you're already a member, then leave the group as soon as possible. The less people there are to support the game, the more likely we're able to make an impact. Number 4, this is the most important one. Share this video around. It doesn't matter where you share it to. WhatsApp, Instagram, Discord, Tumblr, wherever. So long as this video is getting traction and attention, then the boycott will be able to be more recognized. Make sure as many people as possible become aware of this. To do this, use the hashtag #BoycottBlushCrunch to spread the word around. I know it might seem hopeless, but if we work together, we might just be able to make a strong impact on Blush Crunch Studios and teach Rox a lesson and knock some sense into Quill that she needs to get rid of Rox. We will not stop until either a proper apology has been made and accepted, or if Rox leaves the group for good. To any of the victims involved watching this, I'm so sorry you had to experience this awful person, and know that my followers and I will be doing everything we can to bring justice to you all. Let's bring down Rox and do these victims justice. Thank you.